Today on Strange Places.
Hello, welcome to Strange Places, where we go places that most people wouldn't dare to venture. And I'm your host, Max Power. Today on Strange Places, we are going to be checking out this amazing abandoned funeral home with the power still on and almost everything left inside. There are a few things missing, but almost everything is left in here. And I mentioned that the power is freaking on for the autopsy table and for this entire funeral home. I've never seen anything like this. So today I'm joined by Lord Explorers. The link to his channel is going to be in the description. So if you haven't already, please go down there right now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. It really helps me out a lot. And here's the best part. You'll be able to see Strange Places videos the moment they come out, so come there right now. It will take you 5 seconds. So now we take you to the abandoned funeral home with power on Strange Places.
Planning on going up there and just jumping down and just jump down front. Yeah.
Can't see us now. Let's go for it. We just made it in. We're gonna go upstairs first because people can see us. We'll just get the sketchy done first, and then we'll come back down here. I've never been to a funeral home where they still have power. This is unbelievable. Let's go. I'm here with Lord Explorers. He's probably already upstairs. All right, let's get it. Before we go into this room, when we came up the stairs, there's all this memorabilia. Can't show this. That's the name of the town. This is from 2012.
The kitchen was in such pristine condition that it almost appeared as if it was still in use.
This is the kitchen. Everything left in here. Yeah, everything left in here.
Here, there was absolutely no sign of decay.
What's this? Yo, this is a really super old refrigerator. And it's still running. Nothing in it. Just a little porch area. Let's check out the rest of this place. Oh look, they got ships in the bottle. That's pretty cool. Honestly, not a lot to see in the upstairs. There's a whole bunch of there's just random stuff all over the table. Here, this looks like some sort of meeting room, conference room type thing. Maybe this is where people would pick up their loved ones' ashes, I think. Up here, cremation memorialization. I think that's where they put the urns. Many funeral homes I've been to, the urns are still there with the ashes inside.
Flashback to another funeral home video that I made in 2020.
Yeah, dude, this is...
Oh, hell
no. Date of death is 99.
It was found 2 people's ashes. That's not cool. You shouldn't be here. People's names are on it too.
Good thing everyone's taken the urns. Not really much to see, just some office stuff. One thing I will say is this place is in perfect condition, which is good and bad. It makes it just look like an empty house, which is boring. But at the same time, it's kind of cool. I haven't seen funeral homes in this good of condition. They're usually extremely, extremely decayed. It's just like a disaster. All right, let's check out the rest of this first floor. Yo, ain't here. There's not really anything up here. Actually, here's where you can see that this place is abandoned. This is the only place where you can see decay right now, is the ceiling. Guys, I thought up here we would find a whole bunch of cool stuff like coffins and stuff like that, but there's just nothing really here. There's a bookshelf over here.
In the next room, there was a bookshelf still filled with books.
There's a piano over here, though. That is kind of cool. Oh no, it's an organ.
While the organ turned on, I couldn't get it to make any noise. Maybe I just suck at organ playing.
Is this cool? Where's Lord at?
There's the casket,
Oh, there's the casket hauler. So
yeah. casket hauler and a casket, the stand is in the closet over there.
Yeah, so this is the casket stand. Huh, no old caskets in here. That's kind of lame.
There was a second organ upstairs, but this one wouldn't even turn on. Next, we checked out the funeral home's main office.
I'm a video game character. Yeah, I don't know why the ceilings are so low, guys. What the hell is this? Yo, why is there a cat woman with a dick? No, it's a cat angel with tits and a dick. Yeah. Let me give her guns.
Welcome to strange places, where strange places become stranger after strange places visits them.
Strange places, hater. Alright, time to go.
Back in the main room on the second floor, we checked out the area where the casket and the deceased would be displayed.
The coffin will be here? Hey, someone's gravestone.
Probably maybe a, like a sample.
Yeah, let's see what's in here. And is that what the hell is this? This is a safe, obviously. Which means there's a built-in wall safe, dude.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's right over there. That's cool.
Built-in wall safe, look at this. Yale lock, free spinning.
This is the coffin elevator. What the f is in here? What's this? Is this someone famous? What is this? Is this a famous person, guys? These are tapes. Anti-duplication system. What the f is this? Unlimited strategies class. Oh, these are just direct, like video, like instructional videotape. Oh, these are just all more financial stuff. These are just all financial statements, so there's nothing really cool in here.
But then I headed down the long, decrepit hallway to the coffin elevator.
Guys, here's what's interesting is that there are no controls for the elevator. So they have to call down to the basement. And the embalming room is at the bottom. That's where they make everyone look presentable. So they're like, yo, bring up the coffin. And then they start the elevator and then they bring it into wherever they're gonna have the services at. So now it's time to check out the very morbid but very interesting part. This is the basement where they did the embalming. It looks like they got offices here too. So this is, what the hell is in here? I didn't even know this was down here. Yo, they got old paintings and shit in here. Wait a second. What the hell's up there? Yo, I didn't even know this was here. I didn't know this room existed.
In here is where we found the greatest concentration of items left behind.
Yo, look at all these paintings. I thought I knew the layout of the basement because I've been here before and I did not know this room existed. That's why I'm so amazed right now. I like these shit paintings. They got sample coffins for people to see what's in here. Yo, there's a giant vault in here.
Then I headed down the hall to the funeral home's basement office.
It's gonna be the coolest part. Here it is, guys. This is the embalming room that has power. This is something really special, guys. This is I've never seen anything like this in urbex ever. Now I've seen a lot of these, but not with power on. And this, I don't know, it just gives it a really creepy vibe. This is very, very cool. I'm so glad I got to show you guys this. Over here, we have disposable clothes that they put on the dead body and bury it with. Look at this, they got biohazard bags. Giant biohazard bags. I think this is for like the organs and Here's something cool. The TV works. What's this? Stacks. I'm getting something. No way. What channel is this?
I used to play around the parks, chasing at my car. When I met that little girl, I knew that I would fall.
This is the Coffin Elevator. It's just across the room from the embalming room. Guys, do you know what time it is? It is time to mess with the Coffin Elevator. There goes my camera.
That's a sturdy tripod.